Alright, welcome back everyone. Well, it's been pretty quiet out in the shop here with the newborn. She's about 3 months old now, but I can't get too far away from her for too long because the wife and the daughter's still got stuff going, so things have kind of been on hold out in the garage for a while, but I do have a couple little things cooking. I got this bandsaw I've had for a while, and it was set up for wood, but I decided I needed a metal cutting saw a lot worse than I needed a wood cutting saw. I'm not much of a woodworker. So I bought a metal blade for it, put it on there, come to the conclusion that it spins way too fast for a metal cutting blade, and I burned the blade up. That's a brand new blade on there, and it was cutting really good for about 5 minutes, and that was the end of that. Obviously, I don't have no coolant on this thing, so I come up with this setup here. Made a little jack shaft. Got a couple of pulleys, stepped her down. It goes from 1750, I believe that's a 7-inch pulley, and then there's a 1.75 inch behind here up to an 8-inch. So I had a little bit of work in here. I had to get a piece of round stock, and I milled the keyway for it. Got a couple bearings, piece of steel back here. I slotted the holes so you can adjust the belt a little bit, but things are pretty good. And this leg down here had a little flat with holes in it already for mounting something. Maybe the original motor mounted on there, I'm not quite sure, but she slowed her down quite a bit. You know, the blade is, I'm not sure if it's going to be too fast or not, but you know, I put a couple bearings in the guides. I had to go rebuild those. So we'll see how it works. I got another blade coming. It should be here Monday. We'll put this thing to work and see how it goes. Well, anyway, moving right along to my next project. I'm trying to get ready to re-pour the babbitt on this connecting rod. And there's the rod. I don't know, it's about 3 foot long or so. You can see the bearings are shot, but I got these shims here, and it's just a mismatch of different sizes, thicknesses, different dimensions, and I measured everything up. So I got 280 thousandths on one side, 310 on the other. So I'm trying to make some new bushing or new shims for my rod cap, so I can bolt everything down and re-pour it, and everything should be squared up. I'm shooting for 300 thousandths on each side. That's just a number I dreamed up. There's no rhyme or reason for it, really. Kind of splitting the difference a little bit. So I'm making some shims. I made these out of 1/4 inch. These are 250 thousandths approximately. I figure I'm going to have one of these on each side. Something like that. And then I'm going to put a couple of those. I got some 20 thousandths and I got some 5 thousandths shim stock there. So I'm going to cut some thin ones to put in there too. We'll see where I end up after this is all said and done. But that's what I'm working on today. I'm just getting ready to drill this hole out here. I got to drill that out to 1 inch. So I got it set up in the Bridgeport. I'll get you guys set up. You can come along for the ride. Alright, well, I got you all set up. I just used this drill bit, put it in the chuck, and then I moved the table around so I got it centered in that hole right there. And then I put the 1 inch bit in. So now I got the table locked in both directions. Everything's locked down. So I just gotta get some oil on here and we can start drilling. Let me bring it around the other side so you can see it a little better without my arm being in the way. Alright, I just moved you around the other side. Let's get this party started. Sure is nice having this bridge port for drilling big holes. I do have a bore in it. I could bore these, but drill presses will just drilling them is a lot quicker. And I don't think this is really that critical anyway. It's just a shim. Almost out of oil, like old can. There we go. Just shut my phase converter off. Hope that helps or not, but anyway, that's the story. Making shims. Just trying to keep things moving along out here the best I can. Like I said, chasing a baby and newborn around. I don't have a lot of time to be out in the garage playing, so we'll keep things moving the best we can. I want to try and get this rod bearing poured, so gotta get these shims made, and we'll take the next step when we get there. We'll talk to you guys later. Alright, well, we're finishing up the shim cutting for today. I think it's time for me to go in. Baby duty's calling. But I cut these shims out, measured everything up. Everything went pretty good. As you can see, there's my final measurements. I'm at 286 per side. I think I'm going to do one more on each side. That'll put me at, 306. I mean, will be right where I want to be. So, got to use my little punch die cutter today. So, I'm pretty excited about that. All in all, pretty slow, quiet day out in the shop. But, we'll keep heading. We'll keep heading in the right direction, hopefully. Talk to you guys later.